there's always so much stuff to carry. One of our awesome clients is starting a vlog herself. So I have a meeting this morning with her about, how to get started, best steps. You were expecting a time lapse of a meeting. That meeting got rescheduled. Let me give you a time lapse of something else. He's happy about it. I really wrestled back and forth as to whether or not to bring this up in the vlog, but it was just something that I haven't been able to stop thinking about, as so many others are, I think, also doing. It's not lost on me that my babies are upstairs in bed asleep, safe, and there's these parents who their kids didn't come home. I want to talk about specifically action steps to take in order to prevent gun violence. Up until fairly recently, like maybe last 5 years, I was a very big thinker. I think I would have defined myself as a thinker. I loved having philosophical conversations with friends all through college, even into my adult life, multi-hour long conversations with friends about theories and ideas and philosophies and stuff. And I still appreciate that, but I think I got to a point where talking and thinking were just like no longer enough. And I realized I need to start taking action steps. So to this day, whenever I'm in a meeting or even in a conversation that is about something heavy but doesn't end with concrete action steps, tangible steps to take, it just really is not comfortable for me to leave a conversation or a meeting and be like, well, what was the point of that if we're not going to do anything about it? So I think that's where this came from for me, this idea that there needs to be actions that I can take right now myself, that I can do. So this morning I threw the question out there to my family on Facebook. A lot of people are talking about this, but it's pretty theoretical. Are there any resources that anybody has about actual action steps that we can take? The post got 76 comments, a lot of them by the same people, but from those 76 comments, I distilled it down into 6 takeaways beyond the first very important takeaway, so 7 altogether. The first one being, call your state representatives and tell them what you want from a legislative perspective. That's extremely important. No matter where you fall on the topic, you got to talk to them. The second one is raise your kids well. And I offer that humbly. That is not an easy thing to do. And everyone's doing their best, Parents are doing their best. If you're a parent and you're not doing your best, start doing your best. But I'd imagine most parents doing their best, right? So try to keep that in mind. Number 3 is to get educated about indicators and risk factors and signs. I'm gonna put the resources that were shared with me down in the comments here. Number 4 is to get involved. School-age kids, mentorship relationships, whether that's a youth group that you could volunteer with, or after-school club, or boys and girls club, or whatever, but get involved, get in the lives of some kids. The 5th is like it, and that's just then pay attention. Once you're around the kids, once you're around people, when you're around people, pay attention and look for those signs and indicators and risks. I think along with that is intervene, step in. 6th is attend school board meetings. So again, this is just another engaged step. Become a part of your community. The 7th is strengthen the fabric of society by learning how to talk to people that we disagree with, how to respect people that we disagree with, how to get in conversations, civil dialogue, whether that's online or offline. It feels like it happens way more online, but learn how to just have conversations with people that don't get overly heated, that don't turn into these polarizing arguments, but how to have conversations with people, and that just those conversations, just those ties strengthen the fabric of our society and our American culture. And that's something that I think we we so desperately need.
We are men of action.
Well spoken, sir.